let's see. Just give me a minute. Yeah, there we go. I'm good. Hey there. It's time for some Banjo-Tooie. I am ready, and I'm playing this on a real Nintendo 64, so yeah, I suppose this game doesn't need much introduction. I'm playing on a PAL N64, hence why I'm streaming right now at 50 FPS. Although this game doesn't even run at 50 FPS, but I'm worried that if I stream at 25, which is basically the target frame rate of this game, that it might seem too stuttery, especially for the webcam right there. So yeah, here we go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. 2 years have passed since Gruntilda the Witch was defeated by Banjo and Kazooie. After falling from her tower, she was buried underground, where she remains until this very day.
No good, mistress. Still can't shift rock. All because of that stupid bear.
Moomba play well, as much of Bear's cash. That's right, Kazooie, there goes your bird seed money.
I'm not so sure, Banjo. Hey, look outside. Everyone. Grunty the Witch is coming.
Where, Kazooie? I can't see her.
False alarm, Brittles. Must have been some shadows. Come on, Birdface. Let's play. I feel lucky.
Yeah, it might look a bit choppy anyway, no matter what I do, just because it's 50 Hz. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the scaler to which my N64 is connected is accepting 50 Hz at 720 and upscales it to 720p 50 Hz, and it is interpreted as such by my Elgato, so it shouldn't stutter too much, but well, no more than the actual console does anyway.
Stop rocking the table, you're making me sick.
Mumbo not rock table. Whole house shakes lots.
Perhaps one of us should go take a look outside.
Yeah, I can't make too many different voices, unfortunately. Not sure I'm making a very good job right now. Oh, sorry about that. Had a rough day today. Still kinda happy about the picture quality though. It's not looking too bad, all thanks to the RGB signal outputted by my N64. And it seems to be de-interlaced pretty well as well, so yeah. Not a bad job, N64.
Hurry, Blubbalda, our sister is waiting.
Okay, I should probably not do all the different voices.
Quickly, we must go, or angry Grunty will be.
Then get off me, you must, or move I cannot. Jack the Avenger, could be worse. Don't know how my quality was. Did a small stream with my webcam today. Ah, hello Jack. Welcome back. Sure was noisy. Let's go take a look, Kazooie. But it's dark out there, and I'll be scared. Yeah, so I'm playing on actual hardware right here, so it's on a real N64. It's a PAL modded. It's an RGB modded N64. I do not have an HDMI mod, unfortunately, because it's kind of expensive. So yeah, I've streamed another N64 game before in Composite because my RGB modded N64 does not. Well, it throws my scaler off on certain 60 Hz games, but this one is in PAL and outputting it in RGB, and I suppose it looks okay enough. Grunty sisters, you should not mock. Now watch our magic blast this rock. I like how you even have the spell written on the book. That was the kind of little detail that you didn't see quite often in games of that generation. Banjo-Tooie is full of this kind of little detail. Gone Rock has, so how'd you get come? If I had an Xbox 360, I could stream the HD remake, but I do not have one, so unfortunately I'm stuck with this version. But I don't regret anything because I like the N64 controller for these games, so that's the controller that these games were made to be played with. Right then, girls, let's fix me up, then Banjo's hairy butt, I'll whoop.
This not good. Me go tell Banjo.
Seeing as Bony Man has, him we must whack. Leave it to me, is no hassle. I'll kick butt, then off to the castle. Now you can be proud of having one. I have PC and DS only. That's what you said. Well, you get to play most of recent games with a PC anyway these days, because most important games released these days are released on PC anyway, as long as you have a good PC anyway. Well, I care about Nintendo games a lot, so I need Nintendo consoles for that, obviously, because they're released exclusively on there. Revenge is mine and cannot miss. Let's see that furry fool dodge this. Yeah, you can see the N64 struggling a little bit there. Yeah, Skullboy, and I bet she had two heads. No joke. Look. Spell coming. Well, there are some games that were never ported, but and with my target games, most are on consoles and some never got ported. Yeah, if you're if like you said yesterday, yeah, you're mostly playing shmups, then yeah, there are a lot of shmups that never got ported to PC. If they're on old consoles or arcade machines, then they can be emulated pretty well most of the time. But if you are sticking to genuine releases and not tackling with emulations and that kind of thing, then yeah, your choices are more limited, obviously. There are a lot of games that I do emulate on PC, but there are games that that I actually do own a physical copy thereof, so I do not consider it to be bad in those instances, especially if there are old games that look better when they are emulated, like old 3D games. In this instance, well, with the Nintendo 64, unfortunately some games are not emulated 100% well by free emulators on PC, so some things do not look exactly as they are intended to look, so I prefer to play on the original hardware, even though I have to play with a lower frame rate and perhaps like lower resolution and that kind of thing. Yeah, it is hard being a purist, but as time passes, I'm gonna get a small collection. Yeah, over time you will. Yeah, these things get built over multiple years and even decades. Obviously. Oh, poor bottles. Mole looks much unwell. Yeah, I would say so. It's worse than that. Grunt has killed poor Bottles. He wasn't the favorite character in Banjo-Kazooie anyway. Kazooie. Sorry. Oh, you're hosting. Ah, thanks for the host, Jack. Very much appreciated. Great, I get to peck some more witch butt. Let's go, Banjo. I have a feeling it's not going to be so easy this time. Oh, yeah, that's true. Because these are cinematics, you cannot like skip the or make the text scroll faster. Okay, Spiral Mountain. Can't you speak to Aya? Oh no, various insects are taking an interest in my corpse. Yeah, you can see his little wings in his back. Help, it's me, Royston. I was knocked off the barbecue and ended up under this rather weighty boulder. Please get rid of it, I can hardly breathe. You're welcome. I am not really a big channel though, but it comes over time. Yeah, well, I got started like just a couple weeks ago, so yeah. I'm not very big yet. I might never be either, but I just take pleasure in sharing the games that I like with the people that want to watch. Yeah, we're in the same boat, indeed, yeah. On that front. I shall follow your channel as well, right after I'm done with this one, because I'm very much interested in watching more shmups. I might discover some that I don't know about yet as well, that way. I'm definitely interested in that. I'm always on the lookout for good shmups. Oh no, I don't want to learn about any of these. Recently, because I got a Nintendo Switch and there are a lot of old Neo Geo shmups that get re-released on Switch, well, on PS4 as well, actually. But I've been rediscovering some older ones as well on that front, like Blazing Star. That's one that I purchased on the Nintendo Switch. Last Resort as well, but that one is hard. Then I can barely play it. That one. And if Pulstar, which is another Neo Geo shmup, gets released on Switch, I'll get it as well. It got released recently on PS4, so it should come to Switch eventually as well. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else to be found where I just came from at Spiral Mountain. Might do a couple of PC shmups again soon, but my real interest is the cab, obviously. If you really want to go for it, you just need to shorten up your expenses. That's what I did, but it was kinda hard. There is one shmup that I absolutely cannot remember the name thereof. We had, when I was in primary school, so that would have been like in the mid-1990s, we had a side-scrolling shmup for Windows PC that would have been on Windows 3.1. I remember it being very interesting, but I've never been able to find what game it was again. It was very detailed 2D, like, and it was very like obstacle based. So you had to dodge a lot of obstacles in that one, like lasers and the like. I might never find again what the name was. I have no idea what it was. We didn't even have a sound card on the school PC, so didn't even get sound. Yeah, I haven't paid attention enough there. Nah, it wasn't Gradius or R-Type. Not on PC anyway. I don't even think that any Gradius or R-Type of that era was released on Windows PC, so... Ah, dang it, the camera is betraying me there. It's this one. Okay. It's always the last one to move anyway. Nasty bear and bird hurts poor Klungo. You asked for it. Why don't you run off and we'll forget this ever happened? Good idea, but you not seen last of Klungo. Klungo coming, mistress. Please beat failure Klungo with broomstick. Okay, so it's the passage that goes down towards some light. That would have been that way, I suppose. Yeah, it's that way. Oh yeah, you need to open up the shortcuts as well. Red feathers are needed for Kazooie to fly. This is one of my silos. Open up some more to create a network of shortcut tunnels.
Boy.
Which way was I supposed to be going? I am just looking up some sites that have a whole collection of games. I might find the game that you are looking for. Well, what year? If I could even remember a year, that can't be any more recent than, I would say, 1995. That would be older than that. It was released... Well, it would have been compatible with Windows 3.1, because that's the OS that we were equipped with at school. Would have been a Windows 3.1 side-scrolling shmup. 2D. Very detailed. Released, I'd say, yeah, between 1992 and 1995, I believe. Well, it would have been, yeah, we had Windows 3.1, but it could have been a DOS game, though. That could have been meant for DOS. Can't remember now. More than likely it was for DOS anyway, because you didn't really see any games released for Windows proper between Windows 95, so... You always had to boot your PC into DOS and then launch Windows separately back in those days. So even though we launched the game from Windows, it would have been a DOS game, I think. Any more hints? Does it have mechs or is it more with monsters? That's a good question. I think it would have been more like aliens, I believe. I kinda remember you had to dodge like big lasers. Yeah, like you had to get through tight spaces and avoid lasers. It was very obstacle based and not so much based on avoiding enemy shots and enemy sprites. The way I remember it, but since I was like how old would I have been back then? Either 9 or 10 years old. So that was yeah, quite a long time ago. So my memory might not be very accurate. Yeah, that would have been more aliens than mechs, I believe, off the top of my head. Come on, sisters, time I lack. What's the plan to get my body back? Annoying your rhyming is, so stop it or we will not tell. Yeah, I think it's more the writers were tired of having to find new ideas for rhymes that they hadn't used already. That made things a lot easier for them. Life force from ground, plants and creatures, it can suck. Stored in big tank, life force is shower grunty will take when tank full. Then new body you will have. An evil and heartless plan, I like it. How long will it take to suck up enough life force? Not slim you are, so plenty will be needed. So start blasting. The facial expressions were very detailed also for that era. By N64 standards, this is probably one of 5 games that had quite detailed facial expressions. And most of them would have been Rareware games. Like Conker's Bad Fur Day or not so much the original Banjo-Kazooie. Zelda would have been another one, to some extent. Maybe some of the Turok games would have been very detailed like that as well. Unlucky B.O.B. was. Bear we just missed. I always found it interesting how the color of the environment gets sucked up like this. It's a nice effect for an N64 game. But then again, you pay for it with with an even worse frame rate than most N64 games, unfortunately. You really pushed the hardware so hard by the end that you got really bad frame rates, so even though they were much more acceptable in those days. Unfortunately, the early stages of the game have a lot of cinematics like those that you cannot skip. At least I don't think you can. Oh yes, you can. Okay. Because I prefer actually playing the game. Bottle's house. Hello there, Banjo. How are we today? Pretty good, Mrs. Bottles. And yourself? Oh, fine, fine. Tell her about Ghosty Boy. Keep quiet, Kazooie. What was that? Is Bottles okay? He should be back from Spiral Mountain for his dinner soon. He never misses his dinner, you know. I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mrs. B. What else does she say? Oh, hold on. So you get options in it, fire lasers as well, and you don't know the rest apart from more dodging obstacles and bullets and enemy lasers. Yeah, I don't know if you fire lasers all that much, but yeah, you dodge a lot of enemy lasers. Well, at least in some of the first few levels, at least, because I cannot even remember if we ever completed it at that young age. But yes, that's all I can remember for now. I kinda remember the art style being sort of realistic looking, more dark, I'd say. Wait. Goggles. Zeroing, Thundercross. Thundercross, I know. It's a Konami game, so no, that wasn't the one. Zeroing. Is that a space shooter, Zeroing? Harmful Parks. I'll look up Zeroing and was Thundercross even released for PC? I mean, it would have been released on PC in those days, not later, I mean. Harmful Parks. Because yeah, it's a space shooter, by the way. Yeah, it's not it's not like with planes or and like. No, Harmful Park was only released on the PlayStation. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been Harmful Park then. And that's a 1997 game. No, so that's not it. And what's the other one? Zeroing, I kinda know by name, so I don't think that's the one. Oh no, that's not Zeroing. No, because I know it for the all your base belongs to us meme. So no. Yeah, and I don't think Thundercross would have been released on PC. No. So, what's yeah, I know, like, what was the name of the website? Shmup.com or shmups.com has a list, but on PC there were so many released that I kind of gave up looking through them. I should, though. I should look again. I should have another look. Okay, where was I? Oh, so that's Jet Force Gemini posters. I like that Rareware used to do that a lot with their games. So yeah, it did give me the thing that lets you zoom in first person view. That's nice. Okay, so let's head out. Isle Hacks, with it hollow.
I am Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first.
The game is slow to start this one compared to the first one. I kinda prefer the first one for that. Although I guess it's good that they actually put more cinematics in there, because that was the fashion of the time, so. I am a lowly disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. I work the door of a sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy. Sounds like fun. You think we are worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself. And what might these images look like? Jigsaw pieces, also known as jiggies. That sounds familiar. Let's see what you have then. It seems you have collected enough jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at Mac Jiggies can be eaten within. I forgot about that joke. Yeah, the puzzle coming up in this section is one of the things that emulators have a hard time replicating accurately. Greetings, O Chosen One, you have entered the sacred temple of Jiggy Wiggy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, this first puzzle is really easy. You must complete the image before you if you wish to travel to where it shows. Use the control stick to guide your hand. Press A to pick up a piece. Once a piece is held, it can be placed down by pressing A or returned to the outside by pressing B. You only have a limited time to prove yourself. May Jiggy Wiggy grant you luck. Alright, let's go. Yeah, you need to line them up properly. Let's see. No, this one goes there. No, right underneath then. Okay. I like that they managed to get that to run on the N64. That you've got this picture and you can move pieces of the picture around like this. Behold the power of mighty Jiggy Wiggy. Isle of Hags, with it hello. Come to think of it now, speaking of that shmup again. The reason I didn't find it before was perhaps because I was looking for a Windows game, when actually I should probably have been looking for DOS games. Because on Windows 3.1 you couldn't launch DOS games from Windows itself. So, or 3.11 I think was the exact variant of 3.1, so I'm sure we're gonna find it. You're gonna remember it somehow. I mean, I found most games I searched for too. Yeah, like I just said, yeah, it might have been that I was looking for the wrong platform. Because DOS is considered something separate, so that might explain why. This is a warp pad. Find another one in this world and you'll be able to warp between them. Okay, now I need to remember, because those stages are a lot more convoluted than they were in the prequel. Jinjo! Yippee, you saved me. I'm off for home now. Jinjo village. Yeah, he goes inside the orange house, obviously. Yeah, there's black, red, brown. Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all and we'll give you the family heirloom, which is a jigsaw piece, obviously. By Banjo tradition. I kinda prefer the HUD and the heads-up display in in the first game than in this one. The heart style in the HUD is kinda lame in this one. But the game is good, anyway. Wait. There was supposed to be... Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, but I'm too big to fit, though. Found some notes, and thankfully, unlike the first game, if I die, the notes that I already collected, I don't have to collect them again. You've collected a skill stop honeycomb. Press B to stop your energy bar as close to the top as possible. Yeah, those are easy. Oh no, it's B that I have to press. These things can even mess you up and make you lose health, actually, instead of being bonuses. We speak English in this game. Oh. The frame rate. Slow. Yeah, you need to kick these doors open. Hey, get your sorry hide over here and press P. Yeah, let me collect these notes first. I'll get to you afterwards, Shamjars. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, but you have to be able to shoot X while flying, I believe. If you want to gain access to this. See, so that's another warp pad. You found another warp pad. Move onto it and press B to warp to any other warp pad that you have activated in this world. Which makes things a lot easier. I'm not gonna try to speedrun this game because I do not know it nearly as well as I do the first game, so... Yeah. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to fall there. Wasn't there a note somewhere around here? Ah, there it is. Thought there was one. Ah, treble clefs are worth a mighty 20 notes. Yeah, I missed the era of 3D collectathons. Drill Sergeant Jamjars reporting for duty, sir. Banjo, get a load of this bozo. He looks like Bottles in uniform. Of course I look like Bottles, you punk. He's my brother. How's the geek keeping anyhow? Not too good. Recently deceased at the hands of Grunty the Witch. Sorry to hear that, Fleaball. Did he go out fighting? Playing cards, actually. Typical. So you'll be wanting to learn some of my special moves to get even with the witch, huh? Not really. Bottles taught us loads in the last game. Pie only knew novice moves. You'll get nowhere without my advanced techniques. Sounds good to us, Jamjars. Why not teach us a few now? Not that easy, punk. You've got to prove your sorry selves first by collecting me a few notes. Come back if you can find enough. Hey, wait a minute. I see you've got enough notes for my first lesson. Listen and learn, you punks. Regal Blaster. Here's a move that's a lot of fun. Now use Kazooie as a handheld gun. Press Z. Z fires X both high and low. Target Zan's temple and you can go.
Turn hurt. Dismissed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother going there yet. Just gonna turn around and get the other move from there. Maybe that's the one that lets you aim while flying. Can't remember now. Egg aim. What you need is an aiming sight. Hit the target, then you might. First person view by pressing C up. It's Z to fire with accuracy. That'll be all.
10 hurt. Dismissed.
Okay, let's see. So you don't have to be flying, but you need to be able to aim for these things. Like this. Yeah. Like this. Okay. Okay, like this. I like that the music like smoothly transitions with shifting instruments as you move between areas. Tough luck, we don't care. Help Chief Bloatadzin find it and I'll reward you with a jiggy. A jiggy? Well, in that case... Great, I'll open the other door for you, but please hurry. Yeah, that's another thing that I absolutely loved about this game that the first one didn't. That you can travel between worlds from within the worlds themselves without having to travel back to the hub. It made the whole world more believable like that. This is an extra honeycomb piece. Okay, so yeah, I need the ability to hang from ledges. I find it interesting how the characters are set up. Normally you would have both as separate characters, right? Well, in the first game they could never get separated, but in this one you have special pads that you have to be standing on, and then you can separate both characters so both can act independently from one another. This was something that they added to the sequel. What else can I do right now? Oh yeah, I should visit the temple already. Or, oh no, there's this thing that I can do. At least I think I can already do it. Oh, Jinjo. Jinjo! A brown one. I had a cow. Look at the state of poor Bovina's field. This plague of filthy flies is scuffing my crops. Oh dear, how can you help? Get rid of the pesky flies, of course. Say your prayers, flies. Well, they call them flies. Well, I guess they do. They sort of look like flies. Ah! They're tough to aim for, though. Alright. Where? Oh, there are two more there. Yeah, there's a sort of a pattern to their movement. Amazing! I can't happily believe it. You witly sorted it out. Enough of the crop jokes, lady. I believe you owe us a jiggy. Oh, I guess I do. Alright. Fleeny, my mate. Great game. Are you playing via N64? Look at this, Fleeny. It is the real N64. Welcome to the stream, Fleeny. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't have an Xbox One or an Xbox 360, Flynn, so I cannot play Rare Replay, unfortunately. Well, I say Xbox One, but no, yeah, Rare Replay is only on. I say Xbox 360, but no, Rare Replay isn't on Xbox 360. But yeah, the games were released as downloadable games on Xbox 360, and the versions on Rare Replay are actually nothing more than the 360 versions running in compatibility mode. I know, because my mate came to my house with his Xbox One, so he could download the games. Okay, let's get inside the temple, but where is the entrance again? Ah, yeah, there. Good stuff. I can't stick around. I have to work in a bit. Yeah, okay, sure. Ah, yeah, those FPS sections. Nice. Yeah, I think there are 2 jigsaw pieces in this area.
Good, I see you have mastered the art of bird handling. I now challenge you to collect the sacred statues and find your prize.
Yeah, I think there were 20. With 10, you get access to a certain area. Yeah, that's right. You have to download them as 360 games, even on Rare Replay. Totally correct. Yeah. See? Because my mate had purchased the physical copy, but he was like, he couldn't believe that he had to actually download them. They weren't even on the disc. So I don't even know what the disc is for. To be honest. Okay. I kind of remembered those sections being a bit faster, actually. Unfortunately, I have forgotten most of the locations of these. In the past, I could collect them all very quick, but these days, not so much. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang. No, 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 no. Ah. Yeah, I shouldn't even have bothered, to be honest. Okay. It means you can't play them offline. Same with Viva Pinata, Perfect Dark Games, and others. But can you play the others offline then? Those that are just like emulated, like Jet Force Gemini and Conquer's Bad Fur Day and the like. Because I can't quite remember. Maybe they were on the disc and you just had to install them. Because I only tried a few of those. Is that a dead end or a... I know, you have to press the A button, okay. Not bad, mortal. 10 statues gains you entry to my slightly sacred chamber. Only slightly sacred. Ah, there's a Jinjo in the area. Where is it? Yeah, I'm not done exploring that room down there anyway. Some energy. Should definitely collect that. Oh! Dang! That one took me by surprise. It made me jump. I heard that guy, but I couldn't really place it. Okay. Here. Yeah, I saw a door right there. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Where? Oh, shoot! Oh, yeah, they respawn, I think, these guys. I think they do. Yeah, enemies didn't respawn in Banjo-Kazooie at least. That's something that the older game did right. These guys respawn too quick. I keep hearing that Jinjo, but I can't locate it too well. Where's that door? Seems to be coming from somewhere around there, but maybe it's higher up on the higher level. Ah, there it is. Do you have limited ammo? Yes, it's those eggs. Well, you get a lot of those, so chances for you to run out are slim to none, but still. Yeah, see, and I think those eggs respawn as well, so can just refill. I think I saw, yeah, there's a secret passage there. How many Jinjos are there in this stage? 5. It's 5 in each stage. And there's one more move that I haven't found yet. Obviously the last statue is going to be the hardest one to spot. As usual. This thing... wait. No? Ah yeah, like this. Ah, there it is. Most impressive mortal. 20 statues gains you entry to my really sacred chamber. Yeah, that one is really sacred. Like, really, really sacred. Oh, it's over there, I think. I think it's the boss in this one. No? Ah, no, it's only the slightly sacred chamber, this one. The boss awaits in the next room. Like, slightly sacred. Ah, I want to play ukulele. I'm awaiting the Switch version. I'm definitely going to stream that at some point, ukulele. Well, when it does come out on Switch anyway. Did you see the if you're still there, Flynn, did you see the Nindies showcase yesterday? Or maybe it was like late at night for you, so... Or in the middle of the night, so maybe you didn't see it. Because they showed the first trailer for the next No More Heroes on Switch. That looked amazing. Yeah, I have an unlimited ammo bonus, so... Hey, what's this? What's with those weird glitches there? Where is it? Where is it? Ah! Okay. Wait. There's another one there. Okay. Uh-oh. What's with those weird graphical glitches? I've never seen anything like this happen on the real hardware. Maybe it's my scaler that does this? I hope it's not sending back electric current through the cable to my N64, because that could damage it. Yeah, collect that elf, because... Well, it seems to be over, but still. That worries me. Okay. What else? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Ah. No, you've beaten me. Now suffer as I invoke my secret self-destruct. Okay. Not very impressive. Well, I think that's it for this temple, then I can just get back to the exit. I should have asked Flynn if he plans to play the Splatfest this weekend on Splatoon 2. Okay. So far, so good. Target Sans Temple lobby. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Nothing anymore.
Hooray!
You've caught a Globo. They're supposed to have magical powers. Ah, Bear and Bird here at last. Mumbo, best shaman in game, so build new skull. Mumbo also want to help, but must find me magic creature. We've got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, we do. There's nothing else you can do with those Globos anyway than give them to him. Mumbo get to be hero at last. Press B to see Mighty Shaman Zapstick. Return me to my chair when you want to be Bear and Bird again. Yeah, he's a bit of a weakling, this guy. But still, you get to do things with him that you can't do with the other two, so... Oh, I think I forgot something up there as well. I think there was an empty Onicom up there where the cow was. So I'm gonna have to backtrack there. Press B to see Mighty Mumbo magic. Hope this works. Mumba magic make golden Goliath rise. Magic only lasts short time. To control me again, return statue to its base and press B. Yeah, you need that giant to open up these two large doors. Yeah, this one you just kick a hole in it. Okay. I know you can open the other one. And get through there with the giant. Can you kick that rock? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, you can. You can kick those guys as well. Which is very satisfying because of how annoying they are otherwise. Can't remember if there was anything to be done over there though. Oh yeah, there's a Jiggy up there. that you probably cannot get otherwise. Oh yeah, you need to kick open the door to this ziggurat kind of thing, like pyramid. Yeah, I think that's all you have to do with him. Yeah, it's too late. Too late. Umbo magic run out. The mighty shiny one sleeps until his services are required once again. That's an interesting way of presenting things. Is there anything else to be done with him? Can't remember. Oh yeah, so that's a flying pad. I suppose that's everything you have to do. Can't remember anything else, any other use for the shaman. Yeah, this game is longer than the other one, with all the different kind of things that you have to do. Collecting the jigsaw pieces is a lot more convoluted. But that's okay though, I like it that way. Okay, so next, I probably need another power to get the honeycomb from that platform up there. So I should probably go see Jamjars first. I think he is through the door down there. No, not here. Over there on the right. Yeah, that's it. Is this the one to hang from ledges? Yeah, grip grab. Yeah, that's the one. On the edges you can now hold. Move along with the greatest of ease. Button B to attack what you please. That'll be all.
Chain hurt, dismissed.
Is this a real Jinjo or is that a fake? It's the only white Jinjo in the game, so I get a Jiggy for that. Do you know Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yes, I do. It's a game that I own on Nintendo 64. It's another game that I could and certainly will stream eventually. It does have some of the same problems that this one has though, with bad frame rates. That's kind of the only shortcoming that it has in my eyes. Let me teleport to outside Momo's Skull. No, that's not where I meant to go. It's the other way. Yeah, up there. Pretty sure I need to be able to grab onto that ledge. For me, these games are pretty much made for children, but with a lot of weird content that normally would make it like Peggy 13 or something like that. Back then, they didn't take that so seriously. Well, there wasn't even any Peggy system during the N64 days, so, well, there were some rating systems, but it wasn't like centralized like for Europe or even North America. Well, ESRB already existed. It has been around in North America since the Super Nintendo days, so not that way. Wasn't there something to be done with those ledges down there? Oh, no. He fell in the water, so that's okay. Well, yeah, they have a childish look to them, a cartoony look that make it seem like they're for children, but, well, in terms of content, well, maybe not so much. Well, the N64 did have a kiddie image anyway, so... Gruntilda's lair, hindrance. Well done, you found one of my missing pages. Collect 5, then return them to me in Grunty's old lair in Sparrow Mountain. Treasure chamber. Ah, yeah. That's a different entrance to the same place I was earlier. And now that I have the ability to hang from ledges, I think I can collect something else in there. How do you... Z button, okay. Oh yeah, there's a ledge up there, so you can follow there. Oh no, it's actually just a shortcut. I thought there was something else to be collected from there. Okay, my bad. Well, my first childhood games were Raptor, Call of Shadows, Fury 3, Flight Sim made by 3D Realms, and Recoil, a tank sim. I don't even think I've heard of any of those three, except perhaps for Recoil. That rings a bell. Recoil does ring a bell. I didn't have a PC at home when I was little, so... Well, unless you count the Commodore 64, but that was hardly a PC. Wait. What do I have to do again? Oh yeah, that's right. You have to like walk very slowly to avoid getting spotted. You need to barely touch the control stick. If you press it even a teensy bit more, you make noise by walking on that straw on the ground. Well, the PC games of that era that I know are mostly games that got ported to consoles afterwards. Okay. You had awesome weapons like AoE taser or, well, a nuke and lasers, molecular distortion weapons. That sounds interesting. games that were on PC and consoles of the day, like Lemmings, for instance. Those are games on PC that I know, but they're not obviously in the same genre that you're mentioning. Treasure chamber. Okay, there's your thing. You found Target Zon's priceless relic thingy. The caveman stole it. Why those thieving little... Careful, this is a family game. See what we were talking about. Oh yes, so it is. Why don't I just give you a jiggy? That makes sense to me. Yeah, it does. Isn't that one that you have to hang from the ledges to collect, actually?
Aye, Pebble Gun. Me in much trouble. Big beatings.
Cavemen. There were cavemen also in Conker's Bad Fur Day, so that must be the kind of game that they had the kind of elements that they had a fascination with at Rarewares. How many jiggies does that make for that stage? I never managed to beat the highest difficulty, then after a long time I remembered the game, looked it up and emulated the disc, beat it on first try. Very well designed in my opinion. It even has an online multiplayer, but the servers are pretty much down. Well, if it's an old game, that's not so surprising. Okay, so that's 6 out of 10 for that stage. I still need 2 pages, 1 Jinjo, 1 Onicom. Okay, we'll see. Where to next? Where have I not been yet? I haven't been to that place, I believe. Prison compound. Is that a... Oh. Wait. Where am I supposed to... Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, the Tomb Raider games, now that I think of it, are also other PC games of the era that were on consoles as well. But I've only ever played the first one. I never grew on me for some reason. Yeah, the GTA games as well, the old ones, were on consoles as well. But actually, I only ever experienced them on PC at a friend's house. Oh, what other PC games did he have? A NASCAR game as well in 3D. That was very nice. I think the title must have been like NASCAR. Just NASCAR or something like that. Yeah, there's a code there, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah. I need to find the person that tells you the code. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to remember it. Wait. NASCAR. Like the racing sport, popular in North America. Or NASCAR 3D or something like that. can't remember the exact title. It was a very well-known game of the time, like the mid to late 1990s. Oh yeah, I think this is something that I cannot collect at this point in the game. Need for Speed, Outrun. Yeah, the first some of the first Need for Speed games I played. Outrun I played obviously in the arcades. Although now I do own it on Nintendo 3DS with a stereoscopic 3D. It looks quite nice actually on the system. And they made it to run on at 60 frames per second, whereas the arcade only ran at 30, which is a nice perk. I can't remember what other console version they made to run at 60 frames per second. Maybe, no, not the Saturn version. I think maybe on the Dreamcast in Shenmue, I believe, they put a version of Outrun that ran at 60 frames per second, I believe, or perhaps only for certain parts of the display, like maybe only the road was moving at 60 frames per second, but the scaled objects were running at 30 or something like that. But they managed to make everything run at 60 frames per second in the 3DS version. I think it's probably the only version to do that. I have a few of Sega arcade games on the 3DS with the stereoscopic 3D that are quite nice. Didn't pay for them actually. Sega provided the review copies, so that was nice. But I ended up getting a lot of those anyway, discounted in the end. Galaxy Force 2 is one that I have to play. Yeah, see? Another shmup that I have to acquire on the 3DS. Galaxy Force 2, it's discounted at the moment on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, so I must not forget to get it before the price cut is over. And then I think I will have all of the Sega Super Skater games that were released on the 3DS eShop pretty much when I'm done. I think I must have bought like all the Sega Classic games on the 3DS eShop, all those that interested me at any rate. Because I'm not interested in having all of them. Some of them I'm not a big fan of. What time is it? Oh, it's so late already. I want to at least complete this game, this stage entirely. So I don't have to remember next time what I did and what I didn't do. Do you own a PSP? No, I have never bought a PSP actually. But I know that there are quite a few awesome shmup collections on there, like Gradius Collection, Parodius Collection. What else is there again? By Konami. Salamander Collection as well on the PSP. There are a lot of great collections on the PSP, that's for sure. I half wish that they would re-release them on the system that I do own actually. But something that I do not like about these on the PSP, if I'm honest, is the resolution of the screen, which is not very well suited for these types of games. So you have to either play them letterboxed, so that they render pixel perfect on the screen, or you have to stretch them for them to fill the whole screen, and then it's not pixel perfect, so they don't look quite as good. So I would kind of wish that they would re-release those for the Nintendo Switch or something like that. Like for instance, I own on the PS2, as far as Gradius games go, I have Gradius 3 and 4 and Gradius 5 on the PS2. I've got them right there. I've got what? R-Type Final on the PS2, like these. are games that I have. Gradius 3, 4, and 5 on the PS2. Great games. Great games. Yeah, what else do I have as far as shmups go on PS2? Yeah, R-Type Final, I already said that. And there was another one. Oh yeah, Sylphid The Lost Planet is another one. It's average at best, that one. It was made by, what's the name of that studio? Game Arts, I believe? Well, they made the original Sylphid for the Mega CD on the Mega Drive, so... Sure, I'll just throw it in. I like my shmups. I don't own many of them, but it's one of my favorite genres, even though I'm not, like, the biggest expert in terms of shmups. But if we're talking Konami games, I'm interested in those. I think, what was the collection that this one was on? Zeg was also on one of the collections on the PSP as a bonus game. Maybe the Gradius one or the Salamander one. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the Twin Bee collection as well. That's another great one on the PSP to own. If only to own physical versions of these games. Yeah, I know all the games. I came across a lot of shmup streams, so I pretty much come across a lot of them. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, games like Thundercross, for example, were re-released on the PS4, but I do wish that they would do so on the Switch as well, because I don't have a PS4. Amster Corporation, who's doing all these ports of arcade games to the Nintendo Switch, as a lot of games released on the Nintendo Switch already, but they have a lot more of them on the PS4, so I kind of wish that they would re-release these instead. But they've gone for a lot of the more obscure ones, like Thundercross. So I'm happy that they're doing that at least. Even though they have yet to come to a platform that I own. Okay, so I think one of these guys gives you the secret to... under the strong rocks you will find many surprises. One of them gives you a password, I think. Ah, this one perhaps? Only the giant gold man can cross this quicksand to get the Jiggy. Yeah, I knew that already. Oh no, I thought you could walk in there as a stone guy. But that other guy bites you anyway, okay. I could stream PS2 games, those that I own there. But I don't even have an RGB cable, or at least a decent cable that I could hook up to my capture card to get decent quality. That's the problem. Yeah, you can get inside there, I remember. Yeah, but there's nothing I can do there yet, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there's a Jiggy at the top of that pyramid as well. I have to go there. Yeah, you can go there as that stone guy. Okay, yeah, there's nothing more I can do there. Ah yeah, you can dash. So maybe I can break this to get some more honeycombs. Dang it, I'm going to die at this rate. I can't break it. Dang it. I would probably go a lot faster if I could remember the order of things in this game. The order in which you're supposed to do things. The honeycombs. The honeycombs, I already got one. PS2 has some interesting shmups, but sadly some of them got ridiculous in price, like they cost like half the PCB already. Yeah, that makes sense. Although, well, some of these I got well, Gradius 3 and 4, I got a used copy thereof, so it didn't cost me much, like maybe 10 or 15 euros used. And Gradius 5, I got at a clearance. They were like selling off all their remaining PS2 games to make space for PS3 games when the PS2 was already dead. So I got that for 10 euros, Gradius 5, and that wasn't released in the arcades actually, as far as I can remember. So that's another great game right there. That wasn't too expensive. And R-Type Final I got at a clearance as well, like for 15 euros perhaps. I might even still have the receipts actually inside the boxes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Gradius 5, 10 euros. Yeah. I still remember. 10 euros. When was that? Yeah, 2006. 21st of October 2006. I usually keep the receipts inside the boxes so I can still tell when I bought them and where and at what price. Okay, wait. Let me see the totals again. So I've got all the Onicoms. I'm missing one page, one Jinjo, and 3 Jiggies. I'm just about to die though. But yeah, I agree, yeah. As years went by, PS2 games, the rarest and most interesting ones have gone up in price, yeah. Obviously, I wasn't disagreeing with that. Just saying that there was a time when you could get those for a lot less expensive that you can now. That's the problem with those systems. Usually, games drop in price like right about the time that the next console comes out, and for a couple of years, and then once that console is completely over, you see the prices rise slowly but surely. Like, there's another one on the Nintendo 64 that's very interesting. Sin and Punishment is a very interesting one. That's definitely worth checking out. I got that one complete in box, used for 30 euros, I think. But now, if you look at the prices, it's like 70 or 80 euros for the same thing that I bought for that price, like in 2005. So, but that game is, you can get it in English and more pleasing visually on the Wii Virtual Console or Wii U Virtual Console for a fraction of the price if you don't care about physical copies. So these days, if you're really serious about playing these games, yeah, you're better off just buying them on digital platforms. Obviously. Yeah, come to think of it, the sequel, Sin and Punishment 2, I could never complete, so that's a game I should definitely go back to at some point. Welcome to the Mayan Amateur Kickball Championship. You may enter the quarterfinals, but I'd advise you take a little training downstairs first. Ah, come on, I want to complete this stage before I go to sleep. Mayan Kickball quarterfinal.
Hey, Wack, who's this ugly new guy?
May the best Stony win. I think you need to shoot inside your own goal to mark points. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah. Well, I'm still in the lead, at least. Okay, I won this one. Yeah, Cave is pretty popular as a shmup dev team, and the games cost like 250 plus euros, and they're probably gonna get more expensive. The most expensive shooter as a arcade board reached a new high recently too. It is 6,500 euro without shipping and tax. It is insane. Yeah, I love Cave games. As far as bullet hell shooters go, yeah, they're easily among the finest. What is the name of that one that was released on Xbox 360 as well that I like? Smile. No, Smile. Can't remember now. Death Smiles. Yeah, that's right. I think that's a Cave game. Death Smiles. Hey, what are they doing? Hey, no. Ah, the yellow guy is leading. So, no. No. No, you don't. Death Smiles, yeah. One of the more easier ones. Yeah, that's perhaps why I liked it then. Because I'm not an expert. Well, I mostly remember it for being a very pretty game, mostly. Like it to play when I want to chill a bit.
You've no chance of becoming champion.
Oh yeah, there are bombs as well in this one. Dang it, I'm losing! Come on, give a penalty to these guys. No. Ah, that was nice, right there. Guy won. But... Okay, give me my reward now. They choked up for words. Okay, so how many does that make now? Okay, 8 out of 10. Yeah, I know for a fact that there's an area that I haven't yet explored, so... So yeah, that temple I'm done exploring. Oh, I think there's something on top. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, there's a Jinjo up there. Yeah, you have to fly to get to it. So yeah, that's one more thing I can go to collect. To free the trapped one, I should write that down. Star, sun, star... Star, sun, star, then 2 moons. Wait, tell me that again. Star, sun, star, and then 2 moons. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all I had to do as a stone guy, so let's revert. Okay. Now stars, sun, star, and then 2 moons. Wait, isn't that... Wait. Oh no, I have to teleport back to where I wanted to be. Okay. Nah. Okay. Star. Sun. Star. And then 2 moons, they said. Okay. Hello, my little rabbit friend. Eek, me Dilberta was out looking for gold when that boulder fell down and trapped me in here. I suppose you expect us to move it? Eek, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, but I don't have the move that is required to do so yet. Yeah, can't do anything about that yet. It's good that at least I opened up the entrance. Can just teleport back to it later on. Okay, so that's everything I could do here. Now I have to teleport back to where I was before. Because I know there's something you have to do with a snake up on top of the pyramid. I suppose it is the titular jade snake. And then there's probably going to be a note that I cannot get to yet. A jigsaw piece, sorry. Yeah, I think it's another one of those things where you have to press the control stick just ever so slightly. How do you put the camera just right back behind Banjo again? Okay, press it only slightly, very gently. You have to be patient. It's the only way. Come to think of it, I think this must be a nightmare for speedrunners. This part. Well, if it's for 100% speedrun. Okay. Yeah, if I made any noise before, it would have woken up. Ah, wait, what? Ah, okay. Was wondering why it wasn't hanging from there. I don't like speedruns. Well, I do to some extent. Well, although, well, I suppose for shmups, there must not be many categories in which you could speedrun shmups. Unless it's the fastest time to beat bosses or something like that, because the stages are on auto-scroll anyway already, so... Well, at least I've never seen anyone speedrunning a shmup. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I just have not witnessed it yet. Wait, why can I not go up there? Okay. Wasn't there something else? There are games where it would be possible. Games like Ikaruga and Elsinker would be an option, but you must play bad and still survive. Yeah, to finish it quick. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, obviously you would not be going for big chains in Ikaruga and the like for a great score if you want it to be quick. Yeah, it's not my favorite way of playing these games either. Pressing the control stick only slightly will move you tiptoe silently. Yeah, I already knew that, so I went there for nothing. Okay, so I think it's only the Jinjo that's left then. Yeah, the Jinjo. Yeah, the last remaining jigsaw piece is something that requires the grenade eggs. So I will not be able to get there yet. That's one that I cannot collect at this point in the game. So what I'm going to do is collect this. Go for the entrance of the world. Get the flight pad. Most speedruns abuse bugs and glitches. I am not that worried in retro games, but other newer games get basically destroyed by it. They lose their purpose. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, I do speedrun only one thing, and it's Resident Evil Revelations, and only one stage, and we use no glitches whatsoever. It's all pure skill. We speedrun a stage that is called the Ghost Ship, which is the hardest stage in the online mode of the game. I still hold to this day the world record with a French guy for a fastest co-op on that stage. Okay, let's exit the stage, and then I think I'm going to, well, I will already unlock access to the next few levels, and then leave it at that for today. Yeah, the way we speedrun, there is no glitches. It's only just like knowing how to beat enemies like the fastest way possible and the like. Even to this day, I'm amazed by how the Nintendo 64 could pull this off. These guys were really great when it came to programming. It's too bad that their talents were wasted on Microsoft. Sadly. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge too, so now the Great One will show you the way. In Mirror's Edge, you skip some areas. In MMOs, you skip enemies. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that before. I've never played, actually, Mirror's Edge. It looked like an interesting game. But yeah, indeed, you would skip entire areas of the game to get to your goal faster. Yeah, makes sense. You are indeed the chosen one. You also have enough Jiggies to attempt Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 3. Ah yeah, well let's do it then. But I'm pretty sure I don't have enough for the next one though. Oh yeah, that's the amusement park one. Quite like that stage as well. Grunty Industries is my favorite though. Yeah, I know that it wasn't in the right spot. I was just trying to position it right. let's see. No, it's there. No? No? Oh well, okay. There we go. Witchy World was the name of that stage. Ah, yeah. I kinda remember now. Well, all the stages in this game are great anyway. Yeah, come back later. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Does it save automatically or do I have to quit? Yeah, I have to save and quit, don't I? Yeah, alright. I'm going to save right there. And play this again. Maybe not next time. Because there are quite a few games that I want to stream as well. I want to continue Magical Vacation on the Game Boy Advance. I kind of feel like replaying through Killer 7 on the GameCube because the new Suda51 game got announced. And then yeah, there's the other Parodies games that I want to stream as well. Not sure what will be up to what will be up next. Not sure. I haven't decided yet. Well, okay, that's all for today. I will follow Jack. As soon as I'm done, that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to follow you so I get notified when you go online and just check out perhaps some of the games that you do stream because I'm always on the lookout for new shmups that I don't know about yet. And even ones that I already know, just to see someone with more skills than me just ruling at these games, basically. I'm interested in that. That's something I will definitely like watching. Okay, well, see you next time then. Thanks for watching.